Добрый день всем, мы продолжаем. Это, боже мой, это вновь L.A. Noir. И мы продолжаем. В общем, очередная у нас жертва. Не помню, честно, как дело у нас называется, но когда вы зайдете на видео, типа название. Просто я записываю наперед, сейчас я уже забыл, действительно тяжелое название было дело, но, и, в принципе, опять, ну, это не главное. Главное то, что опять убили девушку, судя по всему, как нам сказал какой-то маньяк, шеф, и мы продолжаем. Сейчас мы едем, как всегда, на вызов, да, потому что, ну, надо опять, наверное, немножко пострелять, надо размяться. Опять ограбление, ну что будете делать, как вам удается с этими ограблениями? Задел. Да блин, у меня ограбление, чёрт. Мне некогда здесь разбираться. Так, неудачное ограбление.
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack. Damn it, they went down there.
Твою мать. А, блин, это сюда ведь. Вот это я дурак. Сволочь, куда ты убежал, тварь? Да почему я первый-то? Есть! Он потом кто сказал да. О, господи. Но мы опять проверили.
Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street. Scott's garage, code 4.
You can drive. 12 уже уровень. 12 ранг. Ладно, поехали. Немножко опять мы прокачались. Ну и теперь мы отправляемся. Больше я не знаю, буду ли опять заниматься этим, потому что действительно, ну, 40 преступлений, как бы, это, мягко говоря, выполнять тоже не очень трудно.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Нам не показали заставку, именно как ее убили. То есть, по сути, я не знаю почему.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Целую кровь.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Чего это, наверное? Чмо? Опа. А раньше это не могли видеть, да? Правильно.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Какого черта не срывает кольцо, это вопрос. Почему?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Накрутить, наплевать, да? Ага.
May as well follow the trail.
В принципе, все, я так полагаю. Нет, место преступления. Что-то еще надо найти, судя по всему. На удивление, но я здесь больше почему-то ничего не вижу. А, вот. Давай, отлично.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Больше здесь, в принципе, ничего и нету. Давайте посмотрим, может быть, у нас что-то изменилось. Нет, место преступления. Что-то еще мы здесь, значит, найти должны. Давайте тогда по следу крови идти. Да, нашла. Покрою. О, а это что такое тут? Это хрень, вот туфелька. Туфелька, вот туфли точно. Ага.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Так, ну хорошо, дальше что? Места, место преступления. Что-то я еще должен найти, по сути. Напарник, эй, может ты чем помог? Потому что ни хрена не понятно. А, вот что-то есть. Кровь сюда ведет, сюда ведет.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Во! Ключик.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
Мне вот всегда прикольно тем, что они всегда его почему-то все оставляют. Записки там, я не знаю, это надо все забирать с собой. Мало ли.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
2, 5, 3, да? Получается, это может какой-нибудь код мы узнаем.
think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to
Давайте наверх. Так, вот это, конечно, впервые такое вижу, чтобы залезать надо. Так. Ну, делать нам нечего, давайте лезть. Угу. Внимательно открываю. Тут пусто.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it like that.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Идем дальше. Да господи, как уж много крови, это капец просто. И как так можно было?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Нам реально проблема, нам не показали заставку.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Забираем все, сумочка какая-то.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Ну, давай. Открываем сумочку.
Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Вот полчека.
Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Все, как бы мы здесь все осмотрели, получается. О, ну круто, блин, нас опять надо... Вот опять хрень, ребят, все работало, я не понимаю, ребят, ну реально. То есть сколько это будет еще продолжаться, но, блин, прошу прощения, опять же.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Может, вы мне посоветуете, как убрать это все новое? Ничего не понимаю. То есть, как бы все включил, капец. Пойдемте.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Блин, я думал, что-то это значит сейчас. Ну, получается, наверх. Я имею в виду, может, здесь газетка есть какая-нибудь.
What are we waiting for? Dude, look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Это ж капец.
Okay, we have an address. A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Ну, фотография.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Да, в принципе, все здесь. Это, блин, квартира. Это даже не квартира, это целый дом. Реально, ну... Это, конечно, дом, но я просто реально столько. Ну, может, это гостиница какая-то. Почему нет? Ну, просто реально, вы посмотрите, сколько здесь комнат. Здесь до утра можно. Ну, давайте зададим тебе вопросы.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Правда, чё мы здесь? Предъявляешь, что ли, что-то будем?
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Так, перемещение жертвы.
What time did
Кстати,
Antonio go out?
более-менее нормально уже видно всё.
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Сейчас хочу почитать свои улики.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Блин, реально, я думал, это будет правда говорить. Ни хрена.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Блин, она еще лжет. Так, раз.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Блин! Давайте еще балкон посмотрим. Давайте интуицию, может, спросим. Блин, за ложь говорят 76%.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Блин, хорошо, что его использовал, потому что я сейчас думал, сомнение или правда говорить. Думаю,
Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the fingers pointing right.
Нет, эта интуиция бывает помогает, но она бы еще бы не только ложь говорила бы, но еще бы сказала бы уж сведения. Так. Куда мы дальше-то едем? Вот опять хреново, видите, как все. Я не знаю, почему так хреново все, ну ладно, поехали. Да блин, ты нас должен довести. Поехали, ладно.
And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking care.
И куда мне надо вопрос? Блин, я то ли не прочитал, но я что-то не знаю, куда надо-то.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Ай, блин, я забыл, как драться-то. На, вот так, да. Ага. Вот так. Я забыл, как защищать себя. Честно.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head.
Сейчас все осмотрим здесь, потом пойдем соседей опрашивать. Так, сейчас сходим, сейчас до блин расти. Посмотрим. Ну, блин, видок, конечно, реально крутой, и здесь реально хорошо отдыхать. Вот сесть просто так реально на кресло какое-нибудь. Вообще круто.
Doesn't look like anything.
Действительно. О! Свежие фрукты.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Но это нет, это не наш. А нет, смотри. Почему не наш? Ну, наш, елки.
The El Dorado.
Я думал, здесь для транспортной полиции. А, погоди, вот что нашел еще.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. He's got no alibi. He's told.
Ну, давайте соседей спросим.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
No good. There's nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. We should check it out.
Поехали в бар. Потому что что-то здесь мы уже все, что могли, мы расспросили. Ой, еще ниже. Меня всегда удивляет, никого нету, вот, кроме нас, еще двоих. Ой, ну что, поехали, ребятки, поехали.
You're behind the wheel.
Ну, как ты долго. А, он здесь идет.
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Давайте ответим, давайте ответим.
Alico gas, please. Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Блин, вернуться, погоди.
You know the way. You can drive.
Сам веди. Ну еще лучше там. Ну блин, опять. У нас... Ну хотя, в принципе, мне сейчас уже все равно. Мы главное на блестяще сделали дело. У нас уже ачивка есть, так что, в принципе.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs. Say, honey, what time do you get off wooden table?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
В принципе, все. Ну, как красиво прям вернул.
3 blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
Advice? Search around. If Antonia was as messed up as we hear, maybe she...
Погоди.
Well as witnesses.
Ну, бар, да, но вы как бы еще здесь не все сделали. Что надо найти?
My eggs were running.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
I hear you're a very kind to animals. Please, get that face back to the gorilla. You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Hey.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
Fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Ну, с кем надо поговорить-то нам? Может, что я еще не то сделал? Секунду. Ну, это мы посмотрели. А, во! Блин, как я не догадался.
Just picked fruit market. How many slices of lemon does this place go through?
Да все, я понял, все. Почему не с тебя просто тут нажимаю на Б и все? По сути, я допросить должен, наверное, да?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Давайте я, может, еще раз взгляну.
Hey, honey, what time do you get off wooden table?
Может, что-то я еще не до конца проверил. Не, ну тут я все ведь посмотрел тоже.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Ну, по сути, здесь я все смотрел.
Three blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
Where's that goddamn waitress?
If olive oil comes from olives, where's baby oil come from?
I hear you're a very kind to animals.
Не знаю, но я больше здесь, в принципе, никого не могу. Этого я допросить не могу.
Bartender looks up and says, "What is it?"
По сути-то мы все сделали.
You drove me up to Mulholland.
Ну не знаю, ребят. Поехали, значит, наверное, на рынок, потому что, ну, здесь, я не знаю, здесь я ничего не могу найти. Ладно, поехали в этот, вот опять плох, рынок.
Can you drive to this one?
А что довозить-то? Здесь все есть.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and... Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Ну тогда участок. Давайте участок.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Потому что что-то как-то странно, я-то не понимаю, честно.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I think we bust in there and find the guy.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
А, внизу.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy.
Я думал, допросите быть кого-нибудь.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Блин, впервые мы, по-моему, здесь. Ой, так, сюда что ли?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no...
I don't know what this really works.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Так.
What on earth is that man doing?
Будь проклят, знай, тебе придет пора. Один ты встретишь вражескую вечность, и зло любя познаешь власть добра. Это что, каждую эту строчку, что ли? Задаешь мучение бесконечность. Да будет, делай зло и жди. Да вы серьезно, потом к возмездию прийти. Ну это какое-то, знаете, какое-то стихотворение, я так полагаю. Да хорош, давай быстрее, блин. Ты чё, это полчаса, что ли, я буду тут, блин, по строчке так долго.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
So, you're gonna see a married man?
Ой, ну пойдемте допросим.
Hey, don't mind me. This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
What? You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
О, боже. Я даже не знаю, что сказать-то, блин.
I love my wife. I didn't kill her. And what you think doesn't mean shit.
Твою мать. Погоди.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
Да блин, я не знаю, как ему доказать. Капец. В чем нашли вот это?
Sorry. My mistake.
Давай сомнения.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Тоже ложь.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia, Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Блин, я не знаю, что предъявить ему.
Looks like somebody broke into her room and stole her things there too. Why'd you do it, Angel?
What the hell are you talking about? I was home with Hippolito.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Давайте на рынок съездим, может он уже открылся по сути.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You can drive.
Не, ну допрос, конечно, да, не удался. Допрос вообще у нас не удался, ну почти, да. Я просто не знаю, ребятки, тут уже как бы не по лицу, потому что, ну точно неправда была, я уверен. Надо было, наверное, все опять использовать. О, открылся рынок. Мне кажется, сейчас какая-то погоня будет, наверное. Потому что на рынок это, блин. О, опять ты. Здрасте.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Sir, Wait. You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD. Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Да блин, опять. Ну ладно. Так. Медальон, приметный.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Ну вот это истина.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Круто, конечно.
I got a callback for that Universal Chorus line.
Вот это вообще... Ой, сколько выпивки-то.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
А, во, как раз. Сейчас посмотрим быстренько улики. Блин, ни хрена не вижу. Вот, точное изображение. 253. Так. 2. Нет, все. Два. 5. 3. Отлично.
Just don't know how to dance the jukebox.
Опа! Вот это уже интересно.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
Да блин, он сейчас убежит. Сейчас если мы его задержим, он убежит.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Давай, поехали.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Стоять.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Так, друзья, смотрите, какое
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Реально, сейчас мы его просто задержим. Вот сколько раз говорить, вот реально, вот не надо уезжать, понимаете, так хуже будет. Только ведь хуже все будет. Все равно ведь догоним. А ты уезжаешь еще, да.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
По колесам стрельни ему.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Все.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Ну, как всегда. Похвально, но... Опять похвально, но потому что 9 вопросов и улику одну нашу, в принципе, правильно все. Ну, нормально. Кстати, учебы вообще нету, 0. Прям вообще первый раз, по-моему, ничего не несли. Ну, прикольно, давайте посмотрим уже следующую заставку к следующему делу. И опять же закончим на этом серию. Как всегда, история.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Белая туфелька смерти. Господи, название такие, конечно. Ну, судя по всему, пьяный приехал.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Хорошо. Обязательно мы, как всегда, отправимся туда, но отправимся мы уже... Отправимся мы, как всегда, уже в следующей серии. На это пока что спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Это была игрушка под названием LA Noir. До новых встреч, всем удачи и всем пока.